Welcome everybody to another edition of the Clem and Claw Show. Second and fourth Mondays of every month, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 8:30 p.m. Central Time, usually 6:30 p.m. Pacific Time, and 4:30 Hawaiian Time. And from the parts unknown, yes, man, it was a busy week, as everybody knows. The Super Bowl was yesterday. The main point really was the halftime show. The game was okay. The first half was boring. Let's be serious. If you like defense, that was the defensive first half. The second half got better, especially the fourth quarter. So that, and again, Kansas City Chiefs back-to-back Super Bowl champions yet again. That man, Patrick Mahomes. And San Francisco fans, I know it hurts y'all, but you got a 10-point lead, and again, you didn't finish. Simple as that.
Groundhog Day. It was Groundhog Day Super Bowl.
Like I said, halftime performance, Usher. We saw that. Ludacris, Lil Jon, Alicia Keys, and whoever else you want to talk about all showed up.
Was it her? Yeah, her on guitar. I didn't realize that was her till. I didn't realize it was her till an hour ago. I was like, I know she's somebody important. I just didn't realize it was her. I just couldn't place her. I couldn't remember who she was. Yeah, I'm like, oh, that's her.
Okay, so we're done with the Super Bowl. When it comes to WrestleMania, for people who haven't noticed, The Rock has now turned heel. If you haven't noticed, I think The Rock has now turned heel. Claus, I'll let you talk more about that because WWE is your thing.
I'm still not quite sure where they're going with it. I think they're going to try to do a tag match, but doing a tag match in Elimination Chamber to me makes more sense than trying to do a tag match at the WrestleMania.
Yeah, because it looks like Triple H is now in charge now. It looked like Vince is phasing himself completely out of the program. It looked like that's why I saw it looked like Triple H was, running the show because we didn't know Stephanie McMahon's not. So So with that being said, let's get to the catfight news. Well, okay, let's put it that way. So let's put it this way. So as everybody knows, Slap City's catfight between Sydney and Kesha is now completely out now. Only on Gumroad though. I don't know when he's going to put it on clips for sale. All I'll say about this fight is it was a proper catfight. I will say that from the jump. Minus the punches to the face, kind of like a Crystal Films fight, pretty much. Heavy hair pulling and stuff, and slaps and all that stuff. Make sure you get that video. The man put out a good video. I think if I remember right, it's with all the interviews, it came out to 25 minutes because there was a before the fight interview, and after the fight interview and the fight itself, I think was 18 minutes. So make sure you get that fight. Like I said, the man's selling it on Gumroad for like $35. If you want to add more tips to it, then you can, give the man more stuff because producers like my guy Claus, Tilly, Reagan, and now and some others, they need as much money as possible to put on more production of these fights. These things are not easy. They're minor miracles. So do what you can if you can give. I'm not saying you should do it, but if you feel, in your heart to do it, then go ahead and do it. So there's that. Like I said, the other fight between Amber and Francina, I think probably went off. That was yesterday. The fight, if you pre-sale, I think the pre-sale for that fight was it $15 or something like that? So it's supposed to come out on Valentine's Day. So we'll see what becomes of that.
Who was producing that one?
I think CFL, the one with the luchador Mexican type of thing. They're doing it in a ring.
Okay.
And even more news. I don't know. It was reported at Catfights. I mean, sorry, not Catfights. Cat's Review. Sorry, Catfights. Cat's Review was supposed to do a catfight. I don't know what his sponsorship looks like, but if you got enough sponsorship, that fight was going to happen on Valentine's Day between Miss Nairobi and somebody else. I forgot who the other lady is. We'll see. I don't know. I can't speak on that one. Other news, we had a catfight that was supposed to be on for February 23rd, but something came up, so that one got canceled. I think it was Mandy and Fiona Ryder, but that one, something came up, so that one's gone.
That one's out.
That one is gone. And oh yeah, more news for people who are fans of Miss Reagan. She actually came out with two announcements. The first one, I'm going to talk about her dollhouse thing. Her dollhouse preview is going to be May 16th through the 20th in Houston. So people who want to do customs, you know who you are. You want to do custom? She's going to have herself. I think Phoenix is definitely going to be there. Reagan, sorry, I know Peyton's going to be there. Jerry, I know Patience is going to be there. So it's a lot of people. The famous people that you see, most of them are going to be in that shoot. So get your customs in. Don't say that we haven't told you because even Reagan herself has posted it three times already. I think
Mm-hmm.
at least twice today, at least. And also another one that's coming up in the future is I think is it May 19th? May 19th is going to be interesting. It's going to be Reagan versus sorry, it's going to be Peyton versus Kim Chi. Yeah, I'm sure that's going to happen in Houston because it seems like everything is it seems like everything's set because the date is like I said. So I'm going to say it's May 19th for that one. Also, the friend of a show, for people to know, little Rampage is looking like she's about to set up one too herself. She's looking like she's about to set up a cat fight between Queen Gia Love and new lady named Diana. I don't know her last name, but she's a new girl. She's a fitness type girl. She's new to the game. If she gets enough sponsorships, I'm talking about little Rampage. That fight's supposed to be March 2nd. So according to what she said,
A little over 2 weeks.
So yeah, if she gets enough sponsorship, the sponsorship is supposed to be $40. If you want the pre-release and the interviews, it's going to be $60. That's pretty decent, actually. Not terribly bad. We'll see. That's all I got for the Cat Fight news. That's it. Nothing more to say. That is it. It's a wrap.
That's pretty much it. I don't have much. I don't have much to say. I'm pretty drained and tired with work and stuff. And then we're now hitting what we call crossover season. So I would say
Yep.
from Valentine's to April 1st is probably there's two big seasons that I really have. The one in the spring and one in the fall. And the spring one
Yep.
starts Valentine's. We go to about April 1st.
So this is a time of college basketball, baseball, softball. What else?
So you got both of the basketballs,
Yep.
softball and baseball. Those
Yep.
crossing over wrestling, collegiate
Yep.
wrestling, and then you also have uh, indoor track and field.
Yep.
So you have
Yep.
all of that crunching up in that time frame.
Yeah, for people who haven't noticed, I know y'all guys are not really sports. We ain't got too much to talk too much when it comes to the game right now. This right now things are starting to set up nicely, but in hindsight, not much to be written about. So we're bringing all kinds of stuff. So I think that's it. I don't think I have anything more to say. I said what I
I
had to
don't have
say.
nothing. I don't have nothing else either.
Because if I said I was about to say if we had a guest, I would say, oh, we have a guest, and I'll finish. I was gonna push this to Catfight News towards the end, but we haven't heard anything. So and
No, we
we're
haven't.
not gonna push it. So
No, no,
we're gonna have to
no.
move on that. So with that being said, uh here comes the credits. Short show, everybody. We'll be lucky we get 10 minutes out of this. But
All right.
anyways, here comes the credits. Take your time with it.
All right. Okay. Mine is at Crossfire X and IG.
And me,
Discard.
I can be found at Clem underscore AKUFO on IG or Clem Okufo on X. Officially X now. It's not even Twitter. Now everyone's just calling it X. So there you go. And oh, by the way, people, if you want to hear more catfight news, be patient with our producers. They will when a news comes out, it will happen. The next show is going to be February 26th. We'll see what becomes of that. By the way, if people haven't noticed, 2 days before Valentine's Day, if your husband or boyfriend, take care of your wife now. Don't wait until Valentine's Day. Not a good time.
You'll be shocked how many people. I used to work overnights at FedEx in Memphis years and years and years and years and years ago. And this is back when Walmart and everything was still 24 hours. And
Right.
it was comical to walk in on Valentine's Day morning. Like, so basically, we worked the night of the 13th. we get off at like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning to go to Walmart and see a slew of nothing but guys there
Yep.
trying to buy stuff at the last minute for Valentine's. But I mean, it was hilarious. But there was like there was a publication journal that I saw. They mentioned they said that 7% of men do not buy anything until less than 24 hours before Valentine's,
Wow.
which makes
Yo.
absolutely earning no sense to me at all.
No. Nope. Like I said, I came from, like as you said already, I have people in there buying stuff now, and like you said, tomorrow we probably gonna be packed because tomorrow is gonna be the day of. So you know how that goes.
You know,
And like I
now
said, I understand. Go
I
ahead.
can understand if you bought flowers and you're not going to pick them
Yeah,
up until that's different.
yeah,
But you already
that's
paid for
different.
them. But I'm talking about people who have not committed to anything and waited
Yeah,
till the day before and then
it's even worse. It's even worse when it's like you said. It's worse when it's the day of. Forget the day before. The day before is bad. The not the day before, the day of the day, and you decide to do it is even worse. Like you
I'm
said,
just
because you're
waiting till the
rushing.
day after and get some Valentine's Day candy. What I want.
There you go. The day after the Valentine's Day is the best. Why? Because the prices drop. People they start dropping, especially at Walmart. 50% off is not bad. That's the starting point.
Right.
So there you go. And anything that's Valentine Eve, anytime that's Valentine Eve is 50% off. That's how it
I've
starts. And then
seen some spots do well, they'll wait till late that night, like say 10 o'clock. And
yeah,
he's like, well, look, we so, nah,
yes,
yeah. So,
fellas. If you have a chance, if you have any money, take your wife out not to a nice place because you know how women are. If you don't take them out to a nice place, you'll never hear the end of it for a while. Nope. A little bit of advice for a little bit of advice for men in general. Don't forget your wife's birthday, your anniversary, Valentine's Day is another day. Lord, you don't want to be in a doghouse because you forgot it was
any other
Valentine's Day. You
day,
didn't get her nothing
and any other day she deems important.
because we all know birthdays is important. We all know wedding anniversary is important.
For some women, maybe the day that you went on your first day or the day or whatever, there could be another day in the calendar. So whatever day she deems important, that's
Okay, with that being said, like we said, wrapping up on that one. So like we said, February 26th. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Black History Month for all the people who are celebrating Black History Month. They gave us the shortest month, people. We only got one extra day, which is a February 29th. Whatever. Whatever. It's cool. Whatever. Anyways, with that being said, my name is Clement Okufo for my Mike Claus Webb. Until next week, until 2 weeks from now, we're out of here. Peace.
peace.
Good night.
Good night.